back with more Xenogears. We've rescued Margie and need to take her home. Music is so loud to me. I don't know how it is to you. I should leave it alone. Alright, here we go. So, we fed a spider to Margie's weird pet named Choo Choo, who's in love with Faye, apparently. Nothing. But now that means her pet's no longer blocking the door. Which means we can take control of the ship and head to our next destination. He's quite a troublemaker in Gebler. Yeah, so who the heck is he? Karan Ramses of the Holy Solaris Empire's Special Foreign Affairs Agency. Karan Ramses of the Holy Solaris Empire's Special Foreign Affairs Agency. In other words, he's the commander-in-chief of Gebler. This means they're not just after the excavation sites around Ave after all. I mean, they're not after the Jasper. If that's their only goal, they wouldn't need to send an important man like him. Hey, Master, this could become unexpectedly complicated. Doc hasn't come back yet, has he? Doc, no need to worry about him. He'll join us soon. We shall have to enter into Nissan through the secret road. Let's keep on the lookout for a lone tree in the desert as a sign of where the road lies buried. Shall we launch? Yep. Whoop. Ooh. Now I see why you came down to the surface. Alright, I understand you, but Karan Ramses taking over the post of Ave is pretty annoying. The home country might have had some special reasons. Yeah, obviously. But perhaps there is still a chance of success. You and I, who used to be called elements at the Commander's Training School, Jugan, are both here. Hope you were right. By the way, she is still... According to Faye, there was a female aide on Kar's side, and he said that she had indigo blue eyes and hair, so it must be her. So all the old Elements members are now on the surface world now. I guess so. Hyuga, to be honest with you, she scares me. She supports Carr and is kind to anyone. I know that very well. But sometimes I felt a strange fear in her. That bothers me more than Carr being in this land. That cannot be true. Not in her. Yeah, I don't want to believe it either. But don't you remember how I could always sense these things quite accurately? Right. By the way, have you told the young one yet? No, not yet. I don't want him to worry until we know exactly what Solaris' objectives really are. But I have to tell him eventually, though. Anyway, Hugo, have you gotten any information? Not really. I left there before going into the center section. Faye! Oh, it's you, Bart. Don't scare me. Sorry, Dari. Sounds like Sig and your doctor friend know each other pretty darn well. Sig. Damn. I thought I knew everything about that guy. When did Doc get back? I'll complete the remaining checks on board. I'll leave the rest up to you, Mason. As you wish, I will have the honor of accompanying the others. Bartholomew, healthy as ever, I hope? Yeah, how's the town? Since we got word several days ago that there might be an army advancing from the royal capital, the sect's representatives have been in discussion. What have they come up with? For now, they just plan to improve the local defenses. Also, anti-Shakhan people have been gathering here, probably because they heard about what's going on. That's reassuring. Yes, however, the residents are starting to feel uneasy. People are starting to take refuge up north in the mountains. Can't blame them. By the way, how's Marguerite? Better than we thought, but I know she was in a lot of grief. Marguerite, I'm so glad you're safe. Thanks. All the townspeople are overjoyed by the Great Mother's return. Alright, we're going to save. Now that we've gone through all that talking. Triangle, square, X. Triangle, square, X. Triangle, square, X. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. You need to gain a level. Okay. There's a cave. A whole 2 experience points. Hermit's Hole? Nothing here, huh? Never mind, then. I guess I get more hob jerky this way. Kobolds! Alright, I guess we'll go to Nissan. Wow, it's been such a long time since I left here. Well, first of all, we should accompany Marguerite to meet the sisters. Huh? What is it, old Mason? So, goodness gracious me! To think that little Miss Marguerite was finally able to return here. It is so awfully moving. Hey, pull yourself together, old man. Forgive me, how terribly embarrassing. I couldn't help it. I should go back and give some instructions to the men left on the ship. Please, young master, go ahead and escort Miss Marguerite up to see the sisters. Excuse me now. Whee! Hey, kids. Mr. Pirate, will you let me ride in your ship someday? Maybe when you get a little older, kid. Margie's come back. It's true. First building. What's in the first building? What's this building? Hello, what's your deal? You look to be a bar. Is there are pirates in the royal capital, true? Yeah. Well, no, we left. Through a special arrangement with the town representatives, we're getting lodging. Uh-huh. I'm very sorry, but we're all full. As an apology, please accept this. Special herb tea. Reduced weight a bit. Thank you. If it isn't my young lord, I hear you gave them quite a show this time. Shh, keep it down. My true identity is supposed to be a secret. What if a spy from the royal capital snuck in here and heard you? Oh, I hadn't thought about that. So you're going to make your move, eh, Bartholomew? But somehow I don't think that man's just going to stand by and let you do as you please. That man? He means Shakhan. Guess it's alright to try and avenge your father, but I don't think things will be that easy, though. I don't want to hurt anyone. I want you to know I'm always thinking about that. Do your best. How about you? I hear you gave the... you're the same one. Who am I trapped by here? The pink coat. You! So it has finally begun. My late father always said, don't miss the greater happiness by being misled by minor sufferings. It hurts me to say our children placed in danger, but if it moves our country in the right direction, then it is in their benefit. Okay. What's your deal? Old man. I've had enough troubles. I just want to live life peacefully. Fair enough. You in the yellow coat. All the way around the lake. It extends all the way around the cathedral. Just for fun, you might want to get all the way around to see it yourself. Not there's much to see at all, mind you. Here? How's Bloodovik? It's under martial law, so it's gotten progressively harder to contact our agents in the city. According to the info we finally got just a while ago, there's no major activity. We think they've found some reason to attack and are getting ready now. The possibility exists. However, I've heard that Shakhan's power base in the capital is eroding away. He's probably weaker than we thought. Anyway, it's happened and we're committed now. I feel the same way. Now that I think about it, 12 years ago, ever since the coup d'etat by Shakhan, there's been a lot of tension in our country. With Marguerite back now, I agree that the former dynasty should be returned to power. Everyone feels the same, but we must look at reality. Do we have the strength to do that now? Now, I hear Bartholomew, the one who brought back Marguerite, has started moving around out in the open. I'm certain Shakhan is preparing a large army. Shakhan may be coming here soon. What's going to happen to us if he captures this area? Will everyone be killed? I seriously doubt that. Even he won't want to risk provoking any kind of outrage with the citizens. Especially in this situation, he will definitely want to avoid putting himself in a compromising situation. We should set up a hiding place just in case. Maybe there. There. Please don't either of you talk about this in front of Margie. She's only just got back from her long time in captivity. I don't want her to have to worry. I want her to be happy for a little longer. You should not be overly worried yourself. You have just got to think about what is best for the future of this land. What is done is done. You only did what you believed was right, put the past behind you. Huh, I'm alright. The inn. Hello, Grandma. Hey, aren't you the young master? Hey, you. Ah. It's Bartholomew! Are you doing well? Good enough. Don't try to overdo it. Hey, are these your friends back there? Yeah, Faye and Satan. Friends of the young master are friends of ours. Take your time and look around. Thanks. Young master, the old man from the gun room, sent me here for supplies. If you want, I can also get gear parts you may need. Just tell me. Whoa, good preparations. If that's the case, please get the parts we need. Tune up. Engine. Frame. Armor. Armor. Frame. Engine. This place has gotten to be a pain. My family is fleeing north to the mountains. I'm here to buy supplies. Cool. Come on in, looking for items. Very much. Yep, that's great. Come on in. Looking for accessories. Neat. Don't have the money for those. Might as well save. This building. No one's here. Time to leave. Out of the way, out of the way! Out of the way, out of the way! I want to get you! An artist! Sorry, but please don't talk to me now. Yesterday morning's view of the lake. I'm remembering the sensation of that light. Okay. Actually, Nisan is a pretty popular place among artists. Part of the reason is the scenery, but it's mostly because of the portrait of the Great Mother that is said to be in the cathedral. Unfortunately, the public is not permitted to go see it. Oh, do you think we'll get to go see it? Hello, nuns! The 10 representatives have been in discussion at the assembly hall since this morning. Yeah, I already listened in. I've already been a nosy Nelly. I hear they're talking about a plan to deal with the troops from Ave. Some of them think the return of Margie is a nuisance. I can understand why everyone is worried, but shouldn't we be counting our blessings that the Great Mother resides in Nisan? Neither of us serve heaven within the Nisan Cathedral, but we pray here daily as ones who have lived here for many years. Hey, you. I'm from the Royal Army Station down south. I may work for the current government, but my heart belongs to Nisan. I cannot desert it. I hear there are lots of people like me who are gathering here. The residents here are kindly renting me this room. Now I'm waiting here until something starts happening. Cool. Zoom. Whatever happens, I'll never move from here. Okay. Welcome back. I'm so glad you're safe. Oh, Bart, I'm glad you're well. The people at the hidden port contacted us just before you came into town. I've already contacted the monastery. Please take Margie up there as soon as possible. She'll be so happy, not to mention the sisters. I must hurry and see the sisters. Uh-huh. Let's go then. Alright. Okay. Margie! Margie! I'm back, everyone. Oh, Margie. We're so glad you're safe. Yes, it's all thanks to Bart and his men. We just received word, so we were singing a hymn of praise and joy. We're so happy. Oh, what a relief. Sister Agnes, Welcome back, Margie. We had faith that you and your cousin Bart would one day return safely. We and your other friends have been waiting for you. Sister Agnes. Unfortunately, your mother and the Blessed Royal Mother... I know, Sister Agnes. I heard about it at the Royal Capital. But at least I made it back. I'll never go anywhere or leave you from now on. I won't make you all worry anymore ever again. Not true. Bless you, my dear. Sister Agnes, this just isn't like you at all. Here I am back safe and sound. Can't you rebuke me just a little for old time's sake? I'm sorry, but I'm just so happy that I cannot help, but... Sister... There's no reason to be so solemnly quiet. Well, everyone, and they're going to go sing. To celebrate the return of our dear sister Margie, and to express our joy to heaven, let us finish singing our hymn. Thank you, and bless you all. Oh yes, sister, may I go upstairs? It's been oh so long, so I want to have a look around up there too. Oh, but of course, dear. Don't even think of holding back from anything. Except for one thing. Never stay away so long again. Ah, I knew you'd say that. Now that's the Agnes I know. Margie, I'm so glad. It's been a while since the last time I was here. Something wrong, Margie? Nothing. It's just... I guess I got a little emotional. Anyhow, take it easy for a while. You've put up with enough, okay? If you're trying to make me cry, you'll fail. Oh, yes, I'll show Faye and Satana around our cathedral. Follow me! Follow me! What a strong girl. It's obvious that she really wants to just break down and cry. Yeah, you're right. It's just the way she's always been. For all her talk, she understands her position well. Maybe there are a few things I could learn from her, too. Alright. Like... Where did Margie go? Oh, there she is. We got to the gallery on the second floor from here. How magnificent. If we ever got scolded for pranks as kids, Bart and I used to hide here. Hey, stop telling those old stories. It's embarrassing. But to me, Bart hasn't changed much since then. What? You mean that you think I'm still a kid? I like the view from here the best. This is actually one of the things I really liked. Yes, this is breathtaking. Light from outside shining through the stained glass on the cathedral's front. What a brilliant piece of artistry this is. Did you notice the two great angels only have one wing each? This is the thing I like. According to legend handed down in Nisan, God could have created humans perfectly, but then humans would not have helped each other. So that is what these great single-winged angels symbolize. In order to fly, they are dependent upon one another. Ah, so that is the reason for it. I see. On further inspection, the left angel looks somewhat masculine, and the right one looks somewhat feminine. Now that is an unusual feature, is it not? Usually these depictions are not gender specific. These angels are clearly distinguishable as having opposing genders. Gender isn't opposing, Satan. And the space between them is the path from where God advents. Or could it be the path leading to God? Well, I do not know. It could be either, or even both. Now I see. This all coincides with the teachings of Nissan. Dr. Satanazuki, you are an amusing fellow. Oh, excuse me. It's a habit of mine. The doc knows a lot about a lot of things. Sometimes I can't even understand what he's talking about. Forcing them to fly together. It would be less bothersome if they could fly on their own, don't you think, Faye? Bart, you missed the deeper meaning and beauty of it. Someday I wish I could be of help to someone like that. Oh, we haven't visited the room of Sophia yet, have we? You're really supposed to go through some procedures before you can see it? But this time I think it'll be alright if I make a special exception. Sophia? Yes, Sophia. She is revered as the founding mother of the Nissan nation, and the founder of the Nissan religion, who set forth its teachings. There is a special room upstairs that has a portrait of Mother Sophia in it. I would definitely like to view that. Faye, let us go have a look at it. Haha! The sisters are still singing downstairs. They won't be back for a while. It's farther on in. Ah, here we go. Oh, that cross looks familiar. Oh my, what an exquisite portrait. And the beautiful young lady portrayed is quite beyond comparison, too. What is more, this looks rather familiar. What do you think, Faye? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. The hair is a different color, but the atmosphere and personality about her is exactly the same. What? Hair color? What do you mean? What do I mean? Look, it's the girl I met in the forest. It's Ellie. I mean, there's something about her that's just like Ellie. You don't think so? Yes, now that you mention it, she does resemble Ellie. That is not what I was talking about. I meant that the brush techniques and overall style used in this picture are similar to yours. Really? The painting! Does it? First of all, I'm nowhere near as good an artist. No, it is very similar to your style. But somehow I can sense an atmosphere of sadness in this picture. She is smiling, but in a way it gives the impression that she is anxious. Perhaps the picture is reflecting her inner self. Or perhaps it is the inner feelings of the artist being conveyed. Ah, if you look closely, you will notice that the painting is not completely finished. Yeah, I did notice that. The artist put his brushes down when it was near completion. Why is that? I don't know, but my grandmother might have known about it. Oh, what if we ask Agnes? She may know something. Alright then, I'll be with Sister Agnes. Well, shall we head back to the town for now? Yes, alright. But this painting has caught my curiosity. Do you mind if I speak to Sister Agnes before we head back to town? Yeah, okay. We'll stop by her room on the way out. Yes, art appreciation time. For the wonderful painting. The painting. Huh? Lacan? Something wrong, Faye. You look like you're daydreaming. Huh? No, it's nothing. Wee! Wee! The road on his take is out there somewhere, away out of the confusion we are now facing. The sister sitting diagonally across from me is desperately looking for that answer. Why does war never disappear from this world? To me, it is clear that it is meaningless. Perhaps it is our fate to be forever at discord with each other. We're transcribing scrolls. Scrolls over 100 years old get worn, so we renew them. It is one of our daily tasks. Somewhere, it must be somewhere, the truth that we have not yet come to know. Oh, that scared me. You're very devoted. Well, sort of. It's just that after sneaking into the capital, I started to think about a lot of things. And I've come to realize that the world isn't right the way it is now. That's true. I understand you were showing Sophia's portrait. The lady portrayed in that picture is Nissan's great founding mother. Some say that it was painted at least 500 years ago. 500 years ago. Now that is quite amazing. Personally, I find it intriguing. Do you have any historical material from that period? In our hands, there are no such records left intact. All records and materials concerning Sophia have been lost. The portrait is the only thing left. We too do not have much knowledge about her. Oh, that's too bad. There really is nothing left at all. For someone who has helped Marguerite, I would have loved to have shared them, but unfortunately I am unable to help here. Oh well, none the matter. Please do not worry about it. I was just inquiring. But it does seem somewhat strange. If such a majestic building as this survived history, then it is likely a scroll or two would remain too. According to tradition, Sophia was present about 500 years ago. She sacrificed herself for the people and has been summoned to be with God. That's all I can tell you. I see, so everything was lost in the darkness of history. Yep, time to go. Bye! Whee! Whee! I have to see with my own eyes what will become of this country. Preparations should be starting near the border of this sex country for the charge by the Royal Capital's army. But a miscalculated move directed on the enemy is certain to backfire on us. So we'll be taking covert action for a while. I'm on my way there now, but I thought I'd offer a prayer before I go. As a matter of fact, the guy next to me and I were born here. Years ago, we both got tired of the peaceful but boring life here, so we ran away from home. We both ended up enlisting in the army. It's not that we have any particularly happy memories or whatever here. It's just that, after all, this is our land of birth, you know? Probably not supposed to be up here. Alright. Let's leave. Yeah, bye. What a big cathedral that has almost nothing in it. Alright. Save point. Ah, Mason. Young master! The people of Nisan were most generous to allow us to rent this house, so there will be no need to seek lodgings at the inn for a while. Also, Master Sigurd wishes a word with you regarding your next move, if he may. Alright, so where's Sig? The good Master Sigurd is waiting for you inside. Okay, thanks, Mason. More talking! Whenever I come here, it always calms my heart. Anyway, young master, I want to work out what our plans from here on are. Alright? Before we do that, there's something I want to ask you. Me? Yeah. Sig, what's up with you and that Gebler officer? What's the connection between you and him? You know, you sure know a lot about Gebler for some reason. Alright, I'll tell you. Me and Satan here, we used to live in Solaris. Solaris. You mean where Gebler's from? That's right. Solaris calls foreigners lambs. They are used as manual labor. Basically, it's slavery. Slavery. Is that where you met him? Yes, it was there. We worked for the Solaris government for a short while, but we learned to dislike their methods and escaped the first chance we had. You were friends with these people. I met you when I was a kid, and we've been together ever since then. So this would have had to have happened even before then. I probably wouldn't have understood this if I had heard it earlier, but why didn't you think I could deal with it now? Surely you could have told me about this? Especially when you had something to do with the people who were backing that Shakhan idiot? I wish you'd told me sooner. There's nothing I can do about that now. But there's one thing I want you to believe. We left Solaris on our own will and for our own reasons. Now they've appeared before us, we can't just sit back and do nothing. If need be, I will give my life to stop them. Alright, I understand, but can you elaborate a little more? Where is Solaris? What bugs me is this surface dwellers thing. It's as if Solaris is in another location, like up in the clouds or something? Yes, well, it is. Etrinac, the capital of the Solaris Empire, is located in the skies above. Solaris is separated from the land by dimensional distortion fields known as gates. Passing between the two requires special means of transportation, such as an airship. To get to Ave, we stowed away on a regular flight to the surface. I came much later than Sigurd did, but I also escaped in the same way. What are lambs? That is the word Solarians use to indicate those who live on the earth. As I said before, such surface dwellers or earth dwellers are used for manual labor there. Manual labor could be anything from soldiers to administrative jobs. Solaris gathers its workforce from the land dwellers. Jobs are divided up by who is most suitable. Sometimes people are brainwashed. When you, young master, were still an infant, I was used as a test subject. There was probably something they valued inside of me. You too, Doc? No. I was born in the lower city levels. It is not a complete secret, but I guess I am a Solarian. You see, you still need people to run a country. No matter how scientifically advanced you are, you have no support without people. Pure Solarians are rare. They would not even make up a quarter of Ave's total population, so they support their country by stealing surface dwellers. Who is that man? His name is Karan Ramses. As you know, he's the Gebler's commanding officer. Ramses. We call him Kar. In Solaris, there's an officer training school called Jugend. He became the commander after leaving there. He is a lower-level citizen, the same as me. However, with his amazing abilities, after graduating, he rose through the ranks with unparalleled speed. That man had one ideal: to achieve a consolidation of all of his colleagues. Even land dwellers, if they had talent, were brought into the army. So you two were picked by Ramses. No, we were not picked by him. We aligned ourselves with him. At that time, we agreed with him. At the time, Ramses was our hope. He had high ideals and wanted to change the system in Solaris. To us test subjects and lower-level citizens, he was truly all that we wished for. A benefactor? Yes, even I, a test subject, was changed by his ideals. Why did you leave? So why was it that you wanted to flee from Solaris? We were placed in key military positions by Ramses, and thanks to that, we came to know the relationship between Solaris and the surface dwellers. The lambs, right? They weren't just using us lambs for slave labor. They also selected some of us, like me, to be used as subjects in experiments to refine their drugs. Drugs that change people's personalities, to make them more aggressive, and to draw out their latent abilities. They were using us as human guinea pigs to test their psychological alteration drugs. Human guinea pigs, experimenting on humans. Yes, for example, Drive. That drug, and all others like it that are used now, are byproducts of human experimentation. However, the role of such experimental subjects was not limited to just that. This Drive drug is something that anyone in the Solaris army can use. At least anyone in the Gebler forces who was sent to the surface. You're worried about her, huh? I saw some in her room. No. Anyway, using slaves as guinea pigs. How low are these guys? No, we talked about this. They live in the clouds. They're high. And they're doing drugs, so they're high. Damn. I understand. I think I get most of it. Old Mason, go reserve the town hall for us. We'll finish talking there. Going outside to get some air. I should have been honest with him sooner. It is best not to worry about it. You did all you could at the time. The young one will understand. Yeah, exactly. It's a triple entendre. Double entendre? Whatever. Must save game. Alright, well, we've been playing for an hour, and what do we have to show for it? A whole bunch of conversations. So, you and Ellie are reincarnations or clones? I ain't touching that yet. Sorry. You're just musing? Ah. I have to go find Bart first. There he is. I had no idea Shakhan had such a past. Are you still suspicious of Sigurd? Well, I mean, it was just so sudden. Kind of expected to hear something different, like that we were childhood rivals or something. That's nothing compared to the story you just told us, is it? So hearing his story has you confused because it was not so simple. There was a time he was cooperating with one of Gebler's generals. Furthermore, behind Gebler was a country that you had never even heard of. Hey, what are you picking on me for? No, I'm not picking on you or blaming anything on you. What I'm saying is this. If you think about how he feels, then you should see why he could not talk about this with you till now. The whole thing with the origins gets even more muddled? Correct. Looking at the activities of Solaris towards other countries up until now, it has never gone beyond simply maintaining their own empire or self-preservation. As you have seen, their military power is immense, so Sigurd was probably thinking ahead. First, he was probably concentrating on taking care of the problems here, on the continent of Ignis. Once things are settled here, it would give him a stronger foundation to deal with Solaris later. Which is a much better plan than rushing straight into a war he knew he could not win. Quite logical, really. Sounds like you understand one another pretty well. Well, it is not like we are newly acquainted, is it? And we had talked about a lot of things up until we decided to escape from Solaris. Speaking of that, why did you leave? That Ramses guy was supposed to be a star of hope or something, wasn't he? Yes, I certainly thought so at first. Then I realized his way of thinking really was not that much of a change from the previous system. Basically, the only difference was whether they stressed people's rank and class or their skill. The words had changed, but it was still no different from what Solaris itself had been doing until then. He had no intentions of bringing everyone a better way of life. In other words, he's an elitist. I don't think I like him much either. So, Satan, do you think I can beat Gebler? Why? Are you planning on fighting them? As long as they're working with Shakhan, there's no way around it. The way things are going, I'm sure we'll have to fight them sooner or later. I suppose so, but even if we were to defeat the Gebler forces here, there is still Solaris to deal with. If we are not careful, it is possible that we may get involved in a longer war than that with Shakhan. Do you not agree that continuing the way we have been going is rather hard on everyone? I think this time we try to get help from a greater number of people. So defeating Shakhan's not going to get rid of the likes of Gebler. I know what you're trying to say. To vanquish Gebler, first gain thy throne, right? You can put it that way. What do you mean you could put it that way? But then again, maybe it is time I did something about that. I went to the tool shop to borrow a table. The owner said if we needed anything for the young master, just ask for it. I'm grateful. When I was a kid, I borrowed stuff from there and got in big trouble. Borrowed. What did you take? A toy boat. I think that's what it was. Put fireworks in it and let it float on the cathedral's lake. I always used to play Navy. Not sure, but I think I pretended the lake was the open sea, and I was the fleet commander. Anyway, forget those old stories. We should get started. First, Gebler is the big problem. Yes, Ramses is headed towards achieving his goals. That he is now the commander of Gebler is proof of that. A normal man could not progress so quickly through that country's organization. And now he is presently located here in Ignis. Frankly, the situation is not very favorable. We need to somehow find a weak spot and attack it with all our might. First, let's just concentrate on Shakhan. Once he's out of the way and Ave is safe again, we can think about how to deal with Gebler. With our present strength, we should be able to hold off the Royal Guard forces. The problem is how to deal with Gebler in the meantime. They will most likely move at Shakhan's request. They're not going to just sit by and watch quietly. May I have a look there, please? In short, we want Gebler to leave for a while. At least until we were able to take back the royal capital, Bledavik. These are the Gebler units currently in Ave, correct? Bing, 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 bing. The Western Guards. The Royal Capital Defense Force. And units along the front line at the border with Kislev. Also, I just want to point out how small of a country Kislev is in comparison. I mean, I suppose that Ave's a desert. There are three main groups. Each is made up of a mix of Gebler and Ave forces. Only two of these are very large. The Royal Capital's defense units and the Kislev border units. The Western Guard along Nisan's border are little more than a surveillance team. In order to recapture that Royal Capital, it will be necessary to draw these defense units away from Bledavik. We have some Kislev-made gears, correct? Yeah, we captured some earlier. What if we use those gears to make a raid on the Western Guards, here at the border with Assam? I see. We'll draw them out by making it look like Kislev is invading Ave. But the problem is, will attacking the border guards be enough to set the center in motion? To be sure then, Nissan will just have to appear to align with Kislev. If they see it that way, they will certainly make a move. You're saying that you intend to use Nissan as bait. Doc? Shakhan is very sensitive to Nissan's and Kislev's actions. If Nissan starts moving, he will probably leave it up to Gebler. But, of course I do not wish to do that from the beginning. But looking at the situation, we have to be willing to go that far. First, we infiltrate into the capital. To take out Shakhan, we'll have to meet up with our agents already in the city. We are forgetting one thing. The front line units along Kislev's border. The main strength of Ave's fleet is in the battleship Kefanzel. It's been in the service since the reign of the last king. Because of its firepower, the whole unit is nicknamed the Invincible Fleet. I recall yesterday's intelligence report said the ship is near the border. Damn, that puts everything in jeopardy. Do not feel so down. I simply wanted you to see the current distribution of force in the area. Even in the worst case that they do come, it will not be such a great problem. What do you mean? I have some additional information about Ave's border fleet. The former Ave Supreme Commander was transferred there. Not really transferred, more like demoted. His name is Vandercom. Vandercom. You don't mean the Vandercom that was in Jugend. The very same. Young one, he has not been able to adapt to the change in tactics, particularly following the introduction of gears. He is a man who will never stray from his dependence on large naval guns. You mean he's stubborn? He is all size and no real military power, an excellent target for pirates. Young master, this is not going to be an act of piracy. Just kidding. Actually, the number of gears assigned to the fleet seems to have been reduced. Even with that, how gallant of him to be so self-righteous. See that much of a musclehead? It'll be fun taunting him. Young master! I know! I know! Anyway, Satan, do you think he can strike our gear forces? It's not a problem. Even with Vandercom, we have enough forces left to pull off the feint. However, it would not be wise to underestimate our opponents. Well, now that we know what we are up against, here's what we'll do. Apart from our main unit heading for Bledovik, we must keep the fleet at Kislev border from returning to the capital. So you're suggesting we have another unit. A few effective soldiers to hold the enemy at bay. A small force is best. A small force? What if Faye leads a group of gears there? Me? Hold on now. There's no reason to involve you in all this. I'll do it. Yes, let me do it. When do we leave? Are you sure? We've come this far. Hey, we're friends to the end now. Yay, friends! Speed is everything. We should do this as soon as possible. Alright, tomorrow. I am truly grateful. Faye, Satan. Yeah! There's no way we can lose. No one will die in vain. Well put, young master. Cry. Have we had enough lore? Good morning. What's with the long face? Not feeling well? Or are you feeling sad about saying goodbye? Or maybe you're just nervous. Shut up, stupid. Don't bug me. Well, it's almost time. Yeah. Is everyone ready to go? I'll be waiting here, so let me know when you're through preparing. Are you ready? All right. Our comrades in Nissan will hit the Western Guard in Kislev uniforms as planned. We'll wait for the right moment, then head for the palace in the Yggdrasil. Got it. But avoid any unnecessary deaths. This especially goes for the Ave troops, and also the people from Gebler. Yes, we understand. I guess I'm going to raise some hell in my Weltall, then. I'm counting on you. Next time we meet, I won't be able to call you Bart or Young Master. Maybe Your Majesty? Cut it out. Bart's fine. Great Mother of Nissan. Hey! You know I hate that title. Well, we're out of here. Okay, good luck. Marguerite and Bartholomew, seeing you two brings my hopes up. Long ago, before the Fatimas of Ave were called Fatima, the royal brothers and their wives oversaw many prosperous reigns or eras. I'm looking forward to the day when, as the great mother of the Nissan sect, you will take your place on the throne as Bartholomew's wife. They're cousins?! What? Hey, hold on. I hate talking about queens and romance. Bart and I are best friends. Marriage is the best friendship. Well, Marguerite, at the rate you are maturing into a beautiful woman, I don't think Bart will be able to ignore you much longer. Stop it. You're embarrassing me. Each squad of gears take off in order from here to avoid being picked up. We'll meet at the Rockies by the border tomorrow at 1200. Got it? Okay. The time has finally come. I'm pumped. Though the warship is outdated, you're only going in as a small unit. It's going to be a tough fight, but you could change Ave's future. I'm counting on you. Leave it up to us, young master. We'll drag Vanderkamp's tail around and around. Right, son? Don't call me son, because you sure ain't my pops. Well, young master, we promised to make something out of this battle. Faye, it's odd for me to say this since I'm the one who got you involved, but be careful, okay? You too. If anything happens to me, take care of Margie and them for me. Don't jinx yourself. It's not like you. But I'll take care of them. Don't worry. Cutscene! Oh, aren't you going to rest up a little? Save! At long last, we're heading to Bloodvik tomorrow. Though he is the prince, our young master doesn't know the royal capital very well. I'd always felt that was an awful pity, but despite that, I tried my best to raise him as crown prince. However, looking back, I may have put too much of the burdens of kingship on him too early in life, and it might have been too much for a child with a future like his to handle. He must be the most terrible minder ever. My dear Lord Mason, I hardly think that is right. The young one would have taken the burden off of himself had he not wanted to bear it any longer. He's a fine man now, far capable of handling any such burdens or pressures. And I believe you are the very ones who have given him the strength to do so. Oh, my good Dr. Uzuki. You don't have anything to sell me. Goodbye. Why such a glum face? Tomorrow's our first return to your castle in 12 years. That's not true. We were literally just there. Returning to the castle. After we get the royal palace back, I guess I'm going to be the king. Not very suited for it, am I? You'll get used to it. Listen, Sig. Yes? I guess it really doesn't matter who the king is, does it? As long as it's a symbol of hope, right? Doesn't have to be me. I was kidnapped by Solaris and brainwashed for use as a human guinea pig. But even they couldn't erase my desire to return home. Then I remembered you and Marguerite, not as the royalty of our country, but just as normal children. I don't care about rebuilding a dynasty. I want to regain this kingdom because it belongs to you, because it is your home. Because it's my home? Yes. For that, we must take Shakhan down tomorrow, am I correct? Right, then let's do it. But first, I think you need to take a bath. A bath. You don't look like a king at all. You are facing the enemy's leader, so you must have a noble appearance. Hey, you just said it didn't matter whether I'm a king or not. That is that. This is this. That someone was waiting for you. That one thought was all it took for you to regain yourself. You are a great man, Sigurd. Ramses is having PTSD nightmares. Oh, hey, Graf. Oh, good. I'm so glad it pulses like a heart. He's out of control. Stop him. I don't care how. Just stop him. Oh, look. It's Weltall. Only red. Interesting. This can't be. Help! Ah! And yet somehow you survived. What's wrong? You look like you just had a nightmare. Wasn't that same dream again, was it? No, it was nothing. Car. Peeping's not very becoming, you know. I saw the boy that you were after fight in the tournament. I could tell right away he resembles you greatly. Hi, Graf. Use the influence of the ministry to set you up with that man. I don't know what you are up to, but don't you dare think about plotting against me. You stay out of this. Oh, I see the news has already reached you. As usual, you're the first to hear about everything. But don't worry, I won't steal your prized possession. I'll cooperate. Besides, you and I go back a long way. Doesn't it have more wings than Weltall? I mean, like, yeah. Oh? What's up? No, for a moment I thought I caught some unnatural sounds. We're near the capital. It's probably just some kind of ship from there. But it's not from the surface. It's from under the sand. Under the sand? This is the only sand cruiser in all of Ave. We haven't heard anything about a new ship, even from the spies at Ave Naval HQ. Franz, can you try again to confirm what it is? I can't catch it again. It could have been a sand whale? Young Master, I'm detecting an increase in the use of F-band. That's the Royal Capital's Defense Force frequency. There, on the surface layer, I'm detecting sounds of anchors being weighed in and engines being activated. The Royal Capital's defense fleet must be departing. We also intercepted a transmission from the patrol at the border with Kislev. They're requesting immediate backup from the Royal Capital. Looks like we've really raised some hell at the border. Alright, we'll start. Ready the shuttle boats. When we land, hide the ship. Young Master, I have an awfully bad feeling about this. Do be very careful. It's alright, old Mason. Hey! More cutscenes. Rank. What, this little girl's our commanding officer? She's said to be an elite from out of Jugend. She returned single-handedly from the Kislev infiltration operation. And empty-handedly, I hear. No souvenirs for the commander, huh? Yep, what a pretty face. She's not the soldier type. You there. Is that how you address a superior officer? Remember your rank. Oh, scary. We don't care much for rank, and we don't care much for rank either. But just because you're beautiful doesn't mean you have to be cocky. This jerk's just jealous. What? I'm much prettier. How could I be jealous? Hey, shut that perv up. It gives me the creeps. And that's how it is, so don't get in our way, Miss Lieutenant. Anyway, let's just get this thing moving. Can't tell what it can do just by looking at it. What kind of machine is this? I've never seen it before. It's a new model gear called Vierge. That's for officer use only. It said that people with normal mental power can't operate it. So she's still a Jugan regardless of having no ability. This looks like fun. Let's see what she can do. Head for the mountain peak. There's no time to waste. Deploy. But we're taking a break. So deal. Back in a few. Alright. Oh, it's one of these things. I could have spent less fuel on this. I missed. Fine. Finish it because I want out of this fight. Yeah. It's one of these again. Damn it! Ha! Magnetic coat. What's a magnetic coat, Precious? Ooh, increases response. Yeah, give me that. And yes, that red gear did in fact have a different wing set, and like its chest is slightly different. It just has the same face. And it was red, not blue. Blue-gray. Whatever. Bonk. Like, it had different shin guards and different forearm guards. It was really the fact that it's got the same pattern on the chest panels and the same faceplate. Oh no, I miss. fun. Death blow it so that we're out of this fight. No. I was talking about the one that, oh yeah, I guess it does have a similar faceplate to the one that Graf is in as well. I was talking about the red one that the weird, like, red-haired dude that Ramses is having nightmares about piloted. Graf's is, like, brown and tan. There's the cave. That's where I'm going. But there's supposed to be another chest out here that I really want. But yeah, Graf's has a similar head and chest plate as well. Oh no, I fell down. Damn it. Oh, repair bot. Charge. Thank you. Charge. 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 Oh, thank you. Alright, now let's kill this thing. Aha! Should attack the other one first. For this reason. Into the cave. Oh, guess that's not the way I'm supposed to go. The encounter rate might be a little high. It's probably not. I probably... Oh! Botch that jump. Bonk, bonk. Ah. Jump. Ooh. Hello. I don't know if I've ever fought one of these before. What the hell are you? An Edelweiss. I missed. Crap. You don't like it? Well, it's gone now. Alright. Ooh, I nearly missed my jump. Aw, yeah. Repairbot, I seem to have become a little lost in here. Oh, and I saw some really strong-looking gears flying around above here. By the way, I found these things during my travels. See anything you like? Yeah. Gear parts. Tune up. Engine. I have that engine. Frame. I have that frame. Armor. I have that armor. I hope to see you again. Alright. Hey, we ready to get after it and do the boss rush again? Only this time, I believe we only get Faye. Hey, a Gebler gear unit. What? Oh, hey. Let me handle this. But we don't have time. While we're wasting time here, Bart's team is already on their way to the castle. Hurry. Roger. That gear? Don't tell me it's Faye. Hey, is that him? The guy from before? Yep, that's him, alright. Good, it's time for a rematch. Don't fall behind, sister. You're in the way. Why don't you stay over there and just watch? Yeah, we can take care of these guys on our own. Sorry about this. Get out of the way. All of you hold. I haven't given out any orders to attack yet. Yeah, but these guys are dumbasses and they're high on drugs, so... Get out of here. Oh yeah, all of these guys suck. Alright. Robot Hadouken! I'm doing that to spit your fuel. Oh. He probably has more health than that. They've absolutely listed these things in my guide as the wrong order. Okay. Get him. Way too little health. I don't like this. I'm gonna have a problem in the next fight. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, they're all getting raptured. That's what's happening. Oh, I'm gonna be in trouble though on this next fight. Vance, Helm, you two okay? Why am I losing to a lamb? Something's wrong, way wrong. Vance, get a hold of yourself. Oh yeah? I just need more. I need more drive. I can't do it. I can't fight Faye, but the only thing left is to use the drive. But don't use the drive, Ellie. What are you doing? Don't worry. It's just the drive. The drive will just readjust your balance and make you feel good. I don't want it. I don't want to use it. You think we're going to make an exception because your father's top brass? Please go away. You have no recollection? There were no records on mental enhancement drug use up until now. Then it was sudden. She's probably a type that can't handle the drive. It probably caused her lapse into delirium and her loss of self-control. You mean an unconscious burst of pent-up antipathy? Everyone has that. Is that why the innate ability is so high? Yes. What did the commander call those girls again? It's probably higher than they are. Then it's just an instantaneous jump in numerical value. But we can't use her as a test subject in front of Eric. It's a pity we can't manage it, since there's so much potential. We'll leave you to the Bureau. Stay at your residence until further notice. Don't worry, you have power worthy of the Chosen Ones. It's those weak people's fault for not being able to withstand your power. Hey, remember that cutscene where she was in a hallway full of blood? Don't do it! They really shouldn't let her take drugs. Don't. Any more driving, you'll waste your mind. I don't care. I'm already messed up as it is. Stop this now, Vance. I'll handle it. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That voice. Ellie? Ellie, is that you? Faye, what are you doing here? You shouldn't be here. Ellie? You're what's wrong? Don't tell me you're using that personality-changing drug that Bart told us about? It has nothing to do with you. And would you quit trying to be so friendly? Uh-oh. Wow, did you see that? Those were air rods. Air rods? Animum Ether Response Offensive Drones, commonly known as air rods. I think Gebler there are only a handful of people capable of using them. From what I hear, it should only be people from the Elements class. But isn't it like a side effect of the drive? It's no big deal, right? No, the drive can only draw upon the potential that already exists in her. You're looking at the real thing, boys. Ellie, stop it. Why must we fight? Why? It's obvious. It's divine providence. We are the chosen people, the able. Our purpose of existence is to subordinate the earth-dwelling lambs. Those who stand in our way must be eliminated. You miss. Ellie, snap out of it. Your emotions are being controlled by the drug. This is my true nature. There is no other. That's a lie. You once felt responsible, blaming yourself for causing the instant harm by landing there. You were considerate of me when I was troubled. The real you would never say anything like that. You talk as if you would know. You know nothing. Ride, dance, die and rot in obscurity here. Ellie, must I fight you? Yes. And a miss. And a miss. Looks like it's over for you. I'll put you out of your misery now. I was winning that fight. Fear not. In return for treating me so kindly, I will kill you painlessly. Farewell, Faye. What happened? Something's wrong with Ellie. I can probably stop her now. Ellie, wake up and snap out of it. Silence, impertinent fool! I will not listen to a lamb. That's not true. No, I don't want this. Are you okay, Ellie? What? Are the effects of the drug wearing off? Is that it? Ellie, is that what's happening? Shut up! No need for outward appearances of compassion. Faye. No, this isn't me. Hang in there, Ellie. Don't let go of your true self. No! No! I guess epilepsy warning? Ellie! Shouldn't have gotten out of your giant robot. Ellie, why? I warned you. I said the next time we met, we'd be enemies. There's no reason for you to do this to yourself just so you can fight. There's no reason for you and I to fight. None at all. There was no other choice. I'm a Solaris officer. I can't turn my back on my unit, the mission. Why did you have to use the drive? I didn't want to. When I use it, I change. I feel like I'm dominated by some unknown power that I never wanted. There's a power in me I don't want to admit, but I want to protect my allies, so I had no choice but to use the drive. Ellie, you're the same as me. The same? Probably. I felt I knew you ever since I first met you, probably because our problems were so similar. I'm here for you. It may not be much, but at least I can rate how you feel, Ellie. What? Are you saying we lick each other's wounds? No, that's not... Well, I guess I am. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not being fair, am I? No, I'm just pessimistic sometimes. And even so, it's better than worrying about it by yourself. Faye. You won't change your mind? Please don't look so sad. I have no choice. It's my only home. I have to go. My friends are waiting for me. If you can, get out of the army, Ellie. That look doesn't suit you at all. Yeah, the Verge is cool. I gotta hurry. Yep. Sure do. I watch you from the shadows. You're very powerful. Well, I got the same items as before. Anything you like? Yeah, I want to repair, please. Thank you. Please repair my robot. I hope to see you again. Yeah, me too. Time to save! Whoa, hey. Weird. Alright, now. Hello? Oh. What's one of these again? Boom. Boom. So the mountain peak is right above here. Mason. The young master's cup. Something bad going to happen to him? Sigmar will take 2 men and head for the top floor. Sighton, you take the 2 remaining men and open the castle gate to let in our main force. If we can catch Shakhan, we are sure to succeed. Right, when you capture Shakhan, give the signal. It's probably best to open the gate at that time. Above us is the castle bailey. Keep must fall quickly. Shakhan should be at the top floor. In the room that used to be used by the young master's father. Try not to damage the castle, avoid all needless combat, and above all, remember speed. That's why there's so few of us. Our objective is Shakhan, so ignore the Gebler and Ave soldiers. Alright, let's move on out. Let's go. But? Oh, I think we might have been anticipated. You've saved us the trouble of finding you, Shakhan. Now get ready. We've been expecting you. What? Crap. An ambush. Oh. Where's Car? I see you are quick to catch on. Ramses should be taking care of all your divided forces out by the Nisan border as we speak. Ramses easily saw through your plan to use a feint attack by Kislev long ago. Don't underestimate us. Hyuga, have you lived down here so long that your mind has slipped? And Sigurd, who would have thought you would have joined the last survivors of the royal dynasty? Damn it, why are you still backing Shakhan? What does it matter to you who the king is? You suggest the son of murdered King Fatima. He refused to cooperate. You mean to say that now he wants to be our puppet all of a sudden? That I don't believe, even coming from the mouth of a traitor like you. Besides, stupidity in puppets has its advantages. Stupidity? Miang, what is that supposed to mean? Minister Shakhan, I'll let you handle this. You must protect your own position. We don't care who is sitting on the throne. Any obedient sheep would be fine. However, isn't there something that you still have to do? If you will only do that, then we'll help you as much as possible. Yes, you don't have to tell me. One must take care of one's own country's criminals personally. Then with your permission, I shall take my leave. Hey now, wait a minute. Goodbye, boys. You pirate. No, you're just a sandworm. You've caused me enough shame. But this is the end. You didn't know your place, and now all that awaits you is annihilation. Prepare to fire. What? Saw through it, had no air defenses. You wretched rebel, Shakhan! Make one move and this Gatling gun shall be spit and fire. Old Mason! Reinforcements have arrived, young master. Please come aboard. Shall we depart? See you, bald geezer. We'll settle this next time. Till then, get your head waxed. Why did you just shoot him? This is not good. Is this some kind of joke? It seems sandworms can't fly after all. Just surrender. Thanks for the laughs. I must hate to have to shoot you. Crap. I guess we're gonna get mauled. Everyone, please get down. Do you have a plan, Mason? Leave it to me. Mason, you're just walking in circles. Just leave it to me. We still should have shot him. Thanks for saving us, old Mason. Please raise your head. My duty is to protect the young master. I'm sorry it took me so long to help you. I feel bad you had to get involved. I appreciate it. But I had no idea you could operate such a thing. It's a trick I picked up long ago. It's nothing special. I'm no expert on it. I'm actually a bit embarrassed about it. Young master, the royal capital's armies are returning. We were the ones who took the bait. We must escape before we get caught. Head for the bridge as soon as you're through with your preparations. I think we'll try to finish this story arc. If we can. Is that Vandercum's border fleet? Our job is to slow them down, so how do you want to do it? Simple. We do this. He might even be more gung-ho than the young master. Falcon, follow the kid. The rest of you, stay with your unit, but follow me. Don't fall behind the kid. We're going in too. Bogies incoming. Vector 336. 2 groups, about 7 to 8 machines. Distance 2,000. Relay to all ships. Fire at will. Begin evasive action. But don't let fire support positions collapse. Roger, flagship to all ships. We are free to fire at will. Let's dance. All rapid fire control systems commence operations. Late aerial mines. Projection pattern something 3. Aviation officer, wait. Comm officer, change of orders. Contact von Hipper. Have the 2nd Destroyer Squadron approach the enemy flank. Open the fleet's side and bait them into entering the Kefenzel's main gun's firing arc. Huh? It's stupid. There's no way the flagship's gun can hit speeding gears. Fire control, gunnery chief. Prepare, ready the Type 3 shells. Pull back the deck gunners and prepare to engage the Kefenzel's main cannon. I'll annihilate them into pure energy. Admiral, what are you doing pulling the anti-gear gunners back? Quiet down, aviation officer. Thanks for your valuable opinion, but I am in charge, not you. What use are pea shooters and 40 SEM guns? Discussion over. Captain, not too fast. We don't want to leave the enemy behind. Your plan will never work. It's true. If everything goes the way I want it to, we're going to win this fight. Aim for the flagship heading west. Don't engage the destroyer. I'll back off and help out. I missed. Shite. Get away from the destroyer, I'm going to use reactive shots. That moron Hipper, pursue them, they're just playing with him. You're not good enough to be my dog. Mobility is too different. Fire control, gunnery chief. It hasn't fired a shot yet. Range for Type 3 is within 500. Don't fire until you see the whites of their eyes. Gears at battle speed can move at 2,000 per hour. This whole ship, all of you are morons. You're the biggest moron. Black enemy gear, inside units, stick to your escort. Just past this line of ship is the flagship Keffinzel. Ooh. Gigafoot. Oh, I need to get some health, or some fuel. Alright, dodge the escort. The ship's in front of you is Keffinzel. Fire control, gunnery chief, what are you doing? You're not even close. Are you blind? The starter engine's down. Louvet rudder out. 3 remaining allies. Idiotic, idiotic. What is this mess? Enemy gear above. Diving from above. Go down, damn it. Or Ramses will have my hide. Well, you probably shouldn't have done a stupid thing like say you were going to use your big gun. Get out of here. All personnel evacuate. All personnel evacuate. Abandon ship. Repeat, evacuate. Admiral? Forget him. Right. Still have that. Still have that. Yes, I still have that. I still have that, yes. I still have that. This guy's cracked. That's right. Yes, one for our side. Yeah, and it's all due to your support. Thanks. Stop the border guards? We destroyed them. Well, we've done our job. Hope the others do okay. Bart and his team. He's probably okay. Any word from them? Nothing. They say no news is good news, I guess. My gear doesn't have very good comm equipment. They probably did fine, though. Uh-oh. This looks big. What's wrong? That is a very big gear to be coming out of that sinking ship. Hey, Vanderkamp. I will kill you. Alright, that doesn't seem good. Oof. No damage. No damage. So you guys just here to damage sponge a little bit? Ooh, that's not very much. Uh-oh. I'll kill you! Kill you! I'm not doing very much damage, and that's very frustrating. Head cover broken, defense down. Oh, good. Alright, now we're doing some damage. Ooh. That sucks. No! I'm gonna have to stop booster mode and start charging fuel with Faye. Because we're almost out of fuel. Hey, we did it! Oh no, he took our cohort with him! But we did it! Do you want the power? Who are you? Here's Graf. Oh, I guess the chest is different on Graf's. But it's got like the same face mask. And yeah, see, the wings are different again. I am Graf, the seeker of power. Doth thou desire the power? The power. Yes, the power. Power. The power. I want it. I want the power. So be it. My fist is the divine breath. Blossom, O fallen seed, and draw upon thy hidden powers. Grant unto thee the power of the glorious Mother of Destruction. We'll go back to Nissan. It's useless, young master. Yes, young master. I hear when they attacked the fort at the border, the Gebler, led by Ramses, routed them. We'd better withdraw for now and reconsider. Margie and them are still there. We'll go back. We have to. That reminds me. What about Faye and his guys? If they're alright, we could... We've had no contact since we confirmed their order to charge. Damn it, this can't be happening. Young master. Behind? Something's coming from behind. Jericho, give me the helm. No, you keep it. Just hurry up and pull either way. Young master? After our stern, 300 are picking up the sound of torpedoes being readied. A sand cruiser? It's big. Speed 60, relative route 000. They were hiding behind some baffles. Car. I'm picking up some high-speed propulsion breaking away from the enemy's ship. Torpedoes? 2 of them. Speed 87. Torpedoes confirmed with the sonar. They've shifted over to active homing. Battle stations. Deploy the maskers. Ready the noisemaker. Battle stations, everyone. Open jammer. Noisemaker, second, fourth tube. Stand by. Emit noisemaker. Prepare to stop the engine. Helm, now. Steer to the opposite direction as far as you can. Stop the engine. Crash the crash alarm. Stop the engine. Crash alarm. Torpedo 1 still pursuing. Damn it. Impact in 3. Confirmed. Vessel destruction noise. Followed by a rapid blowing noise. Enemy vessel is probably floating rapidly to the surface. Fluid static around enemy vessel is decreasing. Same maneuverability of enemy vessel down 60%. Looks like the main engine and effect fins have been disabled. Once their effect fins are destroyed, they will remain buried and unable to move. Surfacing was a smart move. Sand Torpedo Chief, well done on lowering their fighting power. Brilliant. Sorry to trouble you. Well, what shall we do with them? Oh? It's unusual for you to get lost. I promised an old friend. I must take it easy. An old friend. Sigurd. Why are you abandoning this country? You were supposed to help us create an ideal nation. I'm not abandoning it. I've been living here to steal this country's technology from the beginning. Besides, there's someone waiting for me. Don't be bitter. It wasn't too bad going after the same ideals with you for that short time. You traitor! Traitor! Calm, officer. Use my name and urge them to surrender. Tell them to surrender if they desire the safety of Nasan. All divisions cease fire but remain on alert. If any enemy vessel attempts to attack, shoot it individually. No! What was that? That guy just now? It's them. What did they do? Why them? What did they do? Huh? What? Oh no! General Machaya! We have an R-code message, I'm not sure, but it looks like the young master is in trouble. We don't have time for this junker. You there, what are you doing ignoring me and messing around? I'll kill all of you. Faye, gather the wounded up and return to the young master. Hurry. My unit will stay behind and try to buy some time. All operational gears left will provide cover as per their commander's orders, and retreat in set order. Don't be stupid, I'm staying too. Shut up and listen, boy. You're the young master's guest. I can't let you die here. But the young master, what he really needs is your strength. Please help him. I beg you. Farant, Vind, let's move out. Stop it! Stop! Ah! Surrounded, huh? How are the repairs? Yes, he is driving his giant sand submarine with his mech now. The main engine and effect fins oscillators are mostly unharmed, but the electrical connections between them are wasted. We are bypassing the main connection, trying to scrape together all the energy we can, but it will only give us 70% of our usual maximum at best. Propulsion drills are not damaged, but if the sand can't be granulated, they might as well be. We'll make battle speed 3, only barely. Sig, what has Gebler's Mr. Puniverse got to say? He's been quiet since the first surrender demand. All personnel to battle stations. Breakthrough is planned after the connectors are up. Young Master. Sig, listen. Surrendering isn't going to change Nisan's fate. We'll lose the Yggdrasil, the core of our power in saving Ave and Margie. I know it looks bad, but you can still count on us. Well said, young master. This old man will follow you to the pits of hell. Sorry, old Mason, I'm not dying today. Besides, they don't look like they're going to hit us. It sure looks that way. Perhaps they have a political motives that involve Margie or the young master. That's probably it, Sig. But they're forgetting one thing. It's harder to bring in an animal alive than dead. Young Master, emergency connections are complete. Use the engine as you wish. Thanks. Alright, let's go get those fools. Confirmed, one enemy gear engaged, direct course, enemy vessel engine noise increasing, speed increase, steering noise confirmed, course change, taking evasive action. Commander? Can't help it, eh? All divisions, holding pattern cancelled. Resume attack. Bow torpedo tubes 1 through 3, Namthal missiles set 1 and 2 for homing, 3 for anti-radar. Tubes 4 and 6, Macro Mark 5 sand torpedoes. After acquiring targets, set all the passive homing. All units begin defensive fire, aim for the main ship. Wait, explosions along the perimeter of the fleet confirmed multiple vessel destruction noises. High energy reactions. What kind of gain is this, Commander? I can't believe this gear? It's like reactive rounds are flying around. Calm down. Put the analyzed picture on the monitor. Yes, sir. Ah, that is... I'm sorry, the actual way he says that is... Ah! That's... Oh. Look who's decided to come to the battle. What happened? Is it heading here? That gear, no mistake, it's him, Demon of Elru. Miang, let's go. Commander, please wait. Commander. Are you strong? What? Who are you? I asked, are you strong? Behind me? What are you suddenly attacking me for? Look at them jet wings. Fine, then play dumb. You strong, huh? You there, pirate boy, do you know him? That's right, weren't you with that punk Faye? No, I don't know him, but even if I did, I sure wouldn't tell you. Good, then you won't mind if I take care of him. I owe him greatly. I finally found you. Now I must challenge you. Just, what do you mean challenge me? You're missing an arm. Ugh, this can't be, you monster! Ugh, damn you! If it weren't for you. Missing a head, missing a leg, missing an arm, missing both wings. Shh, keep back. Weltal's overdrive? What makes you think this is Weltal? We saw this in a different cutscene. Commander, let's pull out. Don't do anything unwarranted, being. I still have one arm. We're pulling out. That mad dog seems to have a new toy to play with. Miang and Ramses' gear also kind of look like this gear, so maybe that was the whole deal with Faye's gear, is that it's one of the Solaris gears. Well, now that my motor coil's warmed up, let's start the main event. Today's my unlucky day. Why does this have to happen now? Oh well, let's get it over with. Hit him. Hey, we did 50 damage. It doesn't have a name. Excuse you? Young master! Engine ready for full power. Jericho, give me the hell over here. But first mate, now with the effect fins out of order, if you run at full speed, the ship wouldn't be able to stand the friction. It can jump due to the Bernoulli effect on the wing surfaces instead. First mate? Never mind that. Yggdrasil is nothing without the young master. Full power! Maximum speed! Well, that's an ego crush. Yeah, let me just do a casual 20 grand to you. Yeah, come on, go! Run, Bart, run! Yeah, speaking about an ego crush. Young master, are you okay? Not really. Don't overdo it, Sig. Trying to make our ship fly. When you get back, it'll take a month to get this heap of junk working again. You seem to be okay. Oh, jeez. What was that monster anyway? Stronger than that. Sig, what's going on? What the shit? The engine should have fallen out, but... I got bad news. Good, strong plan. What in the hell? I'm not even gonna touch it. Just get airborne. Yeah. So anyway, speaking about crushing someone's ego, that was pretty interesting. But dropping a warship on me is cheating. Take it back. Sig, Mason. The sand pump, effect fins, and propulsion drills are all out of commission. Main engine, support engine, and the auto scram. Switch powered batteries, output ratio 0.5, operating temp 500. The third bridge, it's ruined. The hangar section, the armament section, even the pressure shell have been destroyed. We can't stop the sand from flowing in. Close each section down completely and commence independent operation. Then damage control won't be able to move. The hull won't be covered. That's alright. Either way, it's impossible to save the entire ship. Our priority is to secure the bridge. Gather everyone into the bridge immediately. Hugo, no, you're Shakhan now. You need to get out. I'll have Mason guide you to an escape pod. I cannot leave you all like this. We have no right to keep you here and get you involved. If you see Carr and Miang, make sure you pay him back for me. Mason, please show him the way. This way, please. Oh, well, I mean, we had a sand ship for a while there. Sigurd! Being carried by the wind to the vicinity of the border. What is that? Hey, who remembers this thing? That is the Dora. It was stationed here? That was careless of me. But its condition. It's just like the others that he destroyed. Save? Yeah, let's save. Alright. That's it for today. You think Satan should be the main character? You are not the first person to tell me that. But Faye's the main character. He's the amnesiac martial artist painter whose village burns down. He checks the boxes. Oh, and he's like in his early 20s or late teens, whereas Satan's a family man with a wife and a child. He can't be the main character. Sorry. Them is the rules. Let's see. Yeah, when we come back, we'll be in the part that Heather remembers. Apparently. It's funny to me, like, thinking about the fact that this game was originally, they were thinking maybe going to be Final Fantasy VII before they switched gears and made Final Fantasy VII something else, and then they were going to make this the sequel to Chrono Trigger, and then they decided, no, we're going to make it something else. But, like, seeing the rhyming that Squaresoft was doing with their main characters at this point, right? It's like, they've all got memory issues. They've all got, weird... weird, poorly understood powers. And then they all have a villain who is somehow connected to them, who is obsessed with power. Uh, so, you know. Anyway, you've met our Sephiroth now, only you haven't because you still don't know his name. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. I'm going to go to bed. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you had a good time. Next stream will be Thursday. And then after that, we'll get to do some other stuff. Yeah. Yep. All right. Good night. Sleep well. See you Thursday. Bye.